And we are live. What up, everybody? Let me get my sound effects. Kind of played out. Everybody has the roadcaster and they use them, but oh well, what can you do? Shout out everybody watching now on the repeat. It's been a while. What up? Yeah, we're live lit, and that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me on this Thursday, October 24th. It is 7:30. Do you know where your kids are? I know where mine are. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, going live real quick on the channel. It's been a while. I shouldn't have left you, but we are back, y'all. And that's all there is to it. Okay, my pin's in the view here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the live room right now. I'm going to kick back and just stream real quick. My wife is getting dinner for my kids. We just had a great dinner date, me and my wife at Olive Garden, and it was amazing. So, hope everyone's doing well in this crazy time we're living in. What is it, 11 days, 12 days till election day. So anyways, hey, Carla, how are you? God bless you. Thank you. Everybody watching, we're on Facebook. We're streaming on Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and I think that's about it, right? But anyways, I digress. We're live, y'all. I got a quick show. Well, I got a good show. I got a lot of topics. Man, my Facebook, they gave me back my reach on Facebook. Follow me on all platforms, but my Facebook page is Nino America. And man, doing big numbers over there. And they finally gave me my reach back and my monetization. So we already reached over 1 million plus in the couple weeks that they've given back my page, y'all. It's been amazing. Anyways, I digress. So breaking news of the day. Let's get right into it, y'all. I don't want to bore y'all with too long of an intro. We're back and let's go. The Menendez brothers. So I covered this on a live earlier. I went live, and I ain't gonna lie, it took a little while for them to, announce it with this, with the judge, right? But it was something else, y'all. Basically, from what I got from it, if I can fix, I'm just kind of hot back here. So the Menendez brothers, this is quite interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments, y'all. Interactive show, holler at me. This is kind of a impromptu live, and I'm gonna holler at my people. So the Menendez brothers, they got basically a new trial, right? Or the Netflix series today, Junior. The Netflix series came out, and I said on my live when I seen that, I knew something was going to happen because I already know how it is with the TikTok generation and even the the Netflix the series Netflix generation, for lack of better words. And this show came out speaking about or showing their tail. What's up, Mike? And the weird thing is of course we were all younger. I don't even know it happened in the 90s when they unalived their parents, but we didn't know much about the trial. Back then there was no social media, right? So the show comes out, and from what I seen from it, let me know. I might even do a poll, y'all, on should they been set free here. Well, I'll mess with that later. Should have had that ready, but my bad. So the show comes out and it's all over the place. TikTok goes crazy with people saying that they want them to be freed. Right there, I knew, y'all, something was amiss, right? Come to find out, today they had the DA came out with the press release, and sure enough, he said that I posted right here. They're going to announce a recommendation to be resentenced. So they knocked it down. Basically, what they did in legal terms is they knocked it down from, was it capital M to manslaughter? Something like that, right? It was from a bigger charge to a lesser charge, which carried a max of 50 years, 25 per person, I believe, with eligibility for parole, blase, blase. But the point is, if they would have been sentenced in that fashion and that time, by now they would have been out, right? So it's looking more likely that they're going to be released, I guess tomorrow. They're going to go before the parole board, and the DA is recommending that their charges be lowered. And, due to the evidence that came out, they said that the father was essaying them. He said a lot of support. They kept pushing for it. Of course, the TikTokers. What's up, Coney? Brother Coney in Midland. Shout out Midland. Basically, they got a lot of notifications and people wanting these men free. Okay, now, I said in my live earlier, I won't touch on too much on it because the live is there if you want to check it out. But at first, I really didn't believe it. I thought, hey, this is just slander for a dead guy, their father. I think his name's Jose, I think. And come to find out from what they're saying and paralleling that and connecting that with the Menudo Boys, which is a group that was back in the 90s, I believe, a boy band from Puerto Rico, I believe. Them kids were supposedly essayed by the Menendez brothers' father. Okay, so the documentary on that one came out a year before the Netflix series, and my wife watched that one. And of course, my wife is usually always right. She told me, yeah, she believes that something happened here, and there was an SA situation involved with these boys and others, and that the Menendez father was a monster. So when my wife told me that, I knew it, y'all. Basically sealed the deal. Mike says I don't have woke Netflix. I do. You know, I have every channel, and I don't care what anybody says. If someone has bread, I'm gonna buy it. They have a channel I want to watch, I'm gonna watch it. I ain't, I watch what I want to watch. But if you don't, you don't. So, anyways, well, back to that real quick. If you want to boycott everybody that disagrees with us, y'all, we will be hungry, naked, and thirsty because they all don't align with most of our values. I digress, but shout out my boy Mikey. So, anyways, let's get back to it, y'all. I'm trying to get into my zone here. I ain't been live streaming in a while, but we'll get to it. Thank y'all for the 17 watchers. Y'all hit that like if you get a chance. Hit the help the algorithm. So, what's up, Andre? Salute all my people, y'all. God bless y'all. Christ is Lord. So the documentary comes out, or the Netflix series comes out about the brothers. Paints the parents in a horrible light. Then the Menudo documentary comes out and helps their cause. I live streamed the DA speaking about this today. My daughter was watching it. My daughter, you know, she's a TikToker extraordinaire. She's not really on TikTok like that, but she's on TikTok. And she was glued to the TV like many people were. This story was very captivating for the new audience that witnessed it, the younger generation. And the DA said in the actual press release that if this would have happened in this day and age, in this climate, with the way the SA, should I say? I gotta watch out with these words. The way the SA situation works nowadays, right? Believe all women and a lot of other things. I don't want to try to make light of it, but he said that would have happened in this day and age. He believed the brothers would have been let off scot-free because supposedly they were SA'd and that messes with their mental state. And I agree to a certain degree, right? So he's recommending that they be resentenced. Now, tomorrow, they're going to go before, I guess, a parole board, and they're going to see if these guys are going to get off scot-free or they serve their time. He said a major thing that helped him consider even dropping these charges to a lower charge, besides the SA evidence that they've come to find out about, was that these two brothers were actually great prisoners. They didn't go to prison and join prison gangs. They didn't go in there, you know, being tough or getting more charges. They were actually helping other inmates with cases in certain situations. And I even heard that these two guys were like stars everywhere they went. Even in prison, they were like held to a different degree, higher degree, because they got star status, y'all. And even women, of course, they love guys like this. So he said these guys never thought they'd see the light of day. So for them to change their life and go to prison and do better, he commended them. And with that, plus the request of people saying to free them, and then the evidence that he found out about, he recommends for these two to be, I guess, basically, I wouldn't say set free. He says basically for them to be up for parole and for their charges to be dropped in legal terms. Point is, tomorrow we will find out, since they are recommended to be, resentenced, we'll find out tomorrow if they will be released. 34 years, y'all. Let me know in the comments, y'all, what y'all think. This is crazy. Yeah, Beanie. What's up, Beanie? This topic is insane. I totally agree, brother. I mean, only in America in 2024 would you see something like this, you know, come to fruition or for us to even witness. I never thought I'd see the day. Somebody even said that on the live earlier. Said I would not have thought this would be on the on my 2024 bingo card here. We'll see what happens, y'all. Eric and Kyle Melendez have been resentenced, basically, or have been up for recommendation to be resentenced and could possibly be free tomorrow. All right, so let's continue, y'all. Yeah, what up, Beanie? Yeah, hit that like, y'all. Help the algorithm, y'all. I'm trying to boost up the YouTube channel. It's been a while. I shouldn't have left you. All right, let's continue. So I'm gonna just scroll my Facebook page. This dude right here is a weirdo. Okay. There's some crazy allegations about this guy. Me and Shane Manzel, our hit podcast, Good Plain English, spoke about this. There's a Twitter feed that's actually saying that this man SA'd a student when he was at a school. He served like on the school board. He was a teacher, something like that. It was settled. He resigned. they're allegations. But the first thing I thought when I heard that, I believed it. I said, this guy gives me the creeps. Looks like a pervert. That's just my judgment. Say what you want. I don't care. That's me, using my my judgment and me, judging the guy from what I've seen. He's a weirdo. So anyways, there's Walls, right? And this is pretty crazy right here because this is actually, I don't know if this had anything to do with it.
Story that's going to break tomorrow is so damning and so bad that Democrats are going to distance themselves from her like something you've never seen before. And essentially, you might even see some asking for people to vote for Trump. This is wild. Stay tuned as this drops tomorrow. Oh, hey, guys.
Okay, so there's George Santos. He made this post on Twitter yesterday. Today, nothing has happened. Nothing has come out. No bombshell report. We're hoping it would. Maybe it will later. Who knows? Then he updated his post on Twitter saying that he's been approached by news agencies. They want him to basically shut up, and he's kind of being threatened. So will he have bombshell info? Will it be released? Will Kamala's campaign sink? I don't know, but it was very interesting that this came out. And then I saw some other reports, some other videos I saw that were quite telling. I don't know if it's tied to P. Diddy. I don't know. But for the most part, we're keeping an eye on George Santos, his Twitter account, because he's saying there's a bombshell report that's going to sink Kamala's campaign. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, y'all. Should we trust this guy? You know what he is. I don't know if we should trust him, but he made that post and he's sticking by it. Let's see if it happens. He's still got a couple more hours to come out. We'll see if it happens at all. Anyways, this is crazy. Now, can I play this? Do I have music on here? No music. Check it out.
What are they cooking? Is that a mouse and a cat? Oh, hell no.
And thank you, Freedom, for the super chat, man. God bless you, brother. Always giving the super chats. Thank you, Freedom. This right here post, it's not fake. Now, this guy, I feel bad for this guy. We all share this stuff on Twitter. I didn't even repost them. I didn't even retweet them. I just downloaded the video and shared it. What can I say, y'all? You got to get in where you fit in. I'm a clipper. And but when I first seen it, I didn't think about finding him. Right, I got the clip and I downloaded it and reposted it. Went everywhere on all my pages. Luckily, he has his little tag right there, and I was able to find him. He got like 300 views on this video, y'all, and big pages shared them. They did the same thing I did, but they're bigger, and it sucks. He didn't go viral, really, but his video went viral, but not him. That kind of, I feel bad for him now. I think about it, but I went to his page to verify. He posted this 2 days ago. Guess what city? New York. Now, people were saying this is a guinea pig. That actually looks like a big old rat and maybe a cat. Check it out on my Instagram and my Facebook page, and I put it even on my TikTok page. I can't put it here on YouTube because they will take my monetization away for not sharing original clips, whatever. But the point is, y'all, here are what looks to be illegal aliens, if anything, immigrants in America, cooking what looks like to be cats and rats, and maybe a guinea pig, rodents. The crazy thing is, I went through my Instagram comments and even the Facebook comments. This thing kind of went semi-viral. And there's a couple people defending these people, saying that this is actually a delicacy in different countries. Guys, we live in America. We live in the USA. I don't give a flip what country this is a delicacy in. This is disgusting. On the sidewalk in New York City, you got these people stinking up the joint and cooking these animals. And they're just like ready to eat. Someone say, man, poor dog. Look at that little dog in the back. Oh, save the dog. This is crazy. They said that we were lying. We're spreading conspiracy theories. Some people even said, bro, I live in New York, bro. This is normal. They eat cool. They call it something with the guinea pig. I don't know. They don't look like a guinea pig to me. They look like a big ass cat and a rat. But I digress. Point is, people were actually saying that this is what they do, that their coworkers, someone said, I live in New York, my coworkers eat this. This is normal to them. This ain't normal. I don't give a. I mean, I guess in 2024 in this day and age, right? Do 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 do. This is normal, but this ain't normal, y'all. To eat big old rodents and felines on the sidewalk in New York, of all places, I don't think that's normal. So, anyways, I shared this video and it's funny to a certain degree. It really ain't funny, Let's be honest. It really is not funny. I say deport these people ASAP. But that's the America we live in, y'all. Let me know what you think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out Marcus says she has been to Diddy parties with Montel Williams. She was even dressed in white. Talking about Kamala earlier in the bombshell evidence or report. That's what they're kind of leaning towards. Something to do with Diddy, Kamala, and the campaign. Other than that, I don't know how true it is. George Santos made a tweet. Video went viral. We're all waiting patiently, seeing if it's true. Who knows? I honestly believe Kamala's campaign is on the down. It's in the dumps, y'all. She sucks. She's a horrible candidate, and she's just trash, y'all. So let's continue. Yeah, it's Catatouille. That's sad though. Let's continue. Nino, the people who are running our country, including Kamala, they truly sold their souls and had demons into their bodies through the power of CERN. We are not dealing with humans anymore. Andre, on any other day, maybe I would disagree with you, but really, I somewhat agree with you. I know about CERN, I know about demons, and I know about spiritual wickedness in high places, and I agree with you. These people are probably either demonically oppressed or possessed, right? There's two things that can happen, and I agree that they probably are. And CERN is a wicked ass, situation in itself. So shout out Andre. Exactly, Andre. Don't bring your BS culture here. We don't want it. You need to assimilate. If you come to my country, you should assimilate. You should abide by the culture and the laws of the land. I got some more stuff, y'all. I got some crazy stuff here. Hold on. Man, my audio sounds crispy. How I like it. I'm back at it, baby. Let's go. Okay. All right. So let's continue. Marcus, yeah, if you if I can, y'all hit the like button, help me out with the algorithm, y'all. We're trying to boost it up. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about my YouTube. My views, I ain't gonna lie, they suck. They freaking suck. Instagram, Facebook, everywhere else, TikTok, million views, 300, 400,000 views. I go viral on everything else, y'all. But for some reason, my YouTube, it just don't grow. It ain't doing numbers like everything else. I honestly believe it's my fault because I don't just stick in one niche, right? I do podcasts, I do political, I do sometimes a little bit of conspiratorial stuff. I do different kinds of videos, interviews, homeless interviews. I just do different stuff. Maybe that's why it doesn't get pushed out to a lot of people because YouTube don't know what to do with my content. But I don't know. My numbers ain't too good on YouTube. I admit it. But everything else, I'm going and blowing and glowing up, y'all. But it is what it is. I ain't tripping. Thankfully, I came to YouTube with money, so I don't depend on it for money. But it'd be nice to get up there with the numbers. But that's how it works. It's all good. We kicking back tonight. Anyways, let's go back to Marcus says, I've seen an actual newspaper article. I got more, y'all. Get ready. I've seen all these posts are going viral. On everything else that I posted on, these things are doing thousands of views and numbers. I got numbers on every platform except for YouTube. And I can't post this kind of stuff here because you get in trouble. I've seen an actual newspaper article from Nebraska, and Walsh was admitted to the hospital when he was a teen for having a lot of horse in his stomach. I've heard about that. Interesting. What's up? Exactly, Cynthia. They laughed at Trump when he mentioned eating cats. Guys, we know this stuff is possible. We know it's somewhat true. Really, we know it's true. We always joked about the Chinese. Let's be honest, y'all. This is what these people do. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Let's be kind of serious real quick. I told my wife, I said, what if one day it's going to be us eating those cats and rats? we better be ready or able to start a fire. Can you start a fire? I mean, I'm being honest. If I had to feed my family and there was nothing else to do, and that's what somebody said in the post too, man. God bless these people. They ain't got nothing else. They got to eat this stuff. To a certain degree, I agree. We live in some real tough times right now. My wife brought some groceries in today earlier, y'all, from Walmart, and it was probably like 3-4 bags. And I said, babe, how much was this? She said, this was $170. I grabbed the bologna. I said, babe, how much was this? She said, $5. Hold on. Raise up my chair. I ain't been live in a minute, y'all. I'm getting back used to it, baby. Let's go. How much is the bologna? $5. She said, it used to be like $2. My wife told me, because I don't pay attention to the groceries, but now I ask questions. I want to know. My wife said, y'all, that everything is doubled. Everything has doubled. So let's not get too high and mighty thinking we won't eat a cat or a rat. Because I'm going to be honest, if I had to, I would. Would you? Times are rough, y'all. I'm going to be completely honest. We got, 11, 12 days before election day? If this woman gets in there, God only knows what we're going to go through. Now, I'm a Trumper. I hope he wins. I'm thinking he's going to win. But we know how they play. The early polling, I believe, the polls they have out right now, the momentum, I think people are fed up with the Democrats. I think it's going to be too big to rig. And I think that it's going to be an unstoppable win for us come election day. Let's see how they act on January 6th. Oh, but the point is, we don't know. It's not here yet. I read the book Shogun, and that's what it talked about. I mean, you never know what could happen from day to day. You know, that's bad. That's an awesome book, y'all, with Toranaga. He was at his wit's end. He was in a corner, and he taught and showed you that the more you delay, the more time you have, you never know what can happen. And if Trump wins, right, I'm a Trumper. What does that really matter? Yeah, we'll probably survive a little bit longer, but they're going to censor us more. We're going to be more hated, and he's only going to be there for 4 years. Who are they going to put in next? They're so mad about Trump being in there. Yet Trump was only in there for what, 4 years? These Democrats have had control for over 20 years. If not longer, if you go back further with these fake Republicans that we've had in office. Bunch of frauds. But see, Trump's not like them. That's why they don't like him. That's why we love him. We got big problems, y'all, in this country. And it's kind of funny. We kind of laugh at it. Some of us get pissed seeing these rats and cats getting ate. But like I told my wife, how close are we to the brink of doing the same thing? Like I said, if I had to, I would eat one. If I got to survive. I think once you get to the point where you're hungry, you're going to eat. I'm reading another book called The Troop. Pretty good little book, like The Ruins. If you ever read The Ruins, they made a movie out of that one. But these boys are on an island, and there's a parasite, and they're hungry. They're trying to eat moss and certain bugs in the wilderness. Once you're hungry, you're going to eat. So let's not get too prideful looking down on these people that are eating these rats and cats, because who knows where we'll be in 4, 5, 2, 10, who knows how many years. That's just keeping it real. Anyways. Patty says, ready for the bombshell. You think it's going to happen, sis? The race is too close right now. We all know the Democrat Party is evil. Hell yeah, they are. I just saw right now. I should look for it, but I'm being kind of lazy. I'm kicking back on the live. Right Wing Angel, that's my boy. He shared actual Samuel L. Jackson, another loser. I'll probably pull it up in a minute. He said he's going to vote for Kamala because she cusses like he does. You know what? I could probably pull it up. I'm on IG. Let me pull up my IG over here, y'all. Follow me on Instagram. Where's my boy Oliver? I'll find him right now. Hold on. Y'all follow Right Wing Angel. That's my buddy. He blew up on Instagram. I didn't. Check out what this dude said right here, y'all. Samuel L. Jackson. And my wife, you know what my wife said? My wife said, I want to hear it. She said, I'll be able to tell you if she goes, I want to hear Kamala say MF. And she goes, I'll be able to tell you if she even says that word. This is the reason why Samuel L. Jackson wants to vote for Kamala, because her favorite cuss word is his favorite cuss word. Is that all they have? Let me line it up here, baby, and pull it up. Ooh, beautiful, boy. Nino America. I'm a pioneer in the game. Okay, so there's that. We're taking it easy. Nice and easy, y'all. We just kicking back tonight, y'all. Let's go. Let me get my looks over here. Zoom me out a little bit. Got to look good in case we go viral. We always thinking about that, y'all. That's how we make our moves. Samuel L. Jackson speaking for Kamala.
Her favorite curse word is a favorite of mine too. But I ain't gonna say that word. But I don't know about you, but that's the kind of president I can stand behind. That's the kind of president I can see leading our country forward. And we've heard her favorite curse word is a favorite of mine too.
That's what my wife said. Let me hear her say the MF. I'll tell you if she really likes to say that word. Oh, but this is what they're running on, y'all. They're freaking desperate. I don't know if Trump's going to get put back in there. I'm going to be honest. I've been saying, and I still believe it, he's not going to be the president, y'all. I don't think the powers that be are going to allow him to be the next president. My boy Shane Manziel on the podcast, I don't know if I think he did say on the podcast, his last one. I'm going to drop it. The Good Plain English podcast, me and Shane Manziel, check it out on my channel. He said, yeah, Trump might even get the votes and win. He said, but remember I said this, he goes, he still got till what? Inauguration day. He believes, like many, that once a big coup is in place, a big plan to take out someone like Trump, like they've done already multiple times, they try to take him out. He believes they're not going to stop till their mission is complete. So let's not be too happy. If Trump wins, we still got to see him through till Inauguration Day. And then he got to complete his 4-year term, hopefully. But like Shane Manziel said, and many think they got a big plan for Trump. And once they started their plan for him not to be the next president, read in between my lines, MAGA hatters. Once they started that plan, they are not going to let that plan fail. So if you are a Christian, pray for Trump. And you know what? I'm tired of hearing other Christians that are too heavenly minded to do any earthly good. They think they're too good for politics. They just want to hear. Somebody posted that. I just want to hear about God. I don't want to hear about politics. Man, you're a shame to this country. Before I go on to that, let me just say, pray for your president. Pray for Trump. We believe in the power of prayer. And speaking of that, I got an awesome picture right here. They're praying for this man. When Kamala kicks you out the event for saying Jesus is Lord, I got a hat and I got a shirt that says that. You gonna kick me out too, Kamala? When they kick out Kamala, this is what they do with my boy Trump. Pray for Trump. But I seen somebody on Facebook the other day, a street preacher, and I'm kind of a street preacher myself. I've been more heavy into the political scene, going out there and making waves. But this guy put, exactly, Beanie. This guy put, I don't want to hear about politics. I want to hear about God. To be honest, I don't want to hear about God from men on the internet. There's so many denominations and beliefs and even pastors that either get shamed, step down, have a scandal. There's so many denominations and theologies and beliefs. I honestly believe you should open your Bible and believe what the Holy Spirit leads you to believe. I'm not going to turn to man. Thank God, under my certain teachers and Bible pastors and YouTube videos I've seen of people reading the Bible, I'm an independent fundamental Baptist. the Bible's read line by line, and it's, that's what we like to do. I'm glad I learned a lot and I was quickened. But me being in this political field and going out and standing when the perverts try to read to the kids with drag shows, and they try to indoctrinate our children, and they try to have these perverted books at the public library for children to read. Thank God for the few Christians that go, but most don't even go. I've been involved probably in 20 plus events in my city, protests, rallies, whatever, sometimes alone. And I'm always asking, where are the churches? Where are the Christians? My town is a Christian town full of churches, full of Christians. But where the hell are they at whenever we need them? There's some that come out, but man, usually we're alone. We're outnumbered by the heathen. So like I said, when that guy said, I don't want to hear about politics, I want to hear about God. To someone like me that's heavily involved in kind of both, but really out in my community, doing from my city, for trying to keep this town from not going straight to hell, it pissed me off. Because on Facebook and on social media, I'm tired of these Christians, and I'm a Christian, that sit up there on their high holy horse and look down on others because we're not as Christian as they are. Why? Because when it comes time to stand at the city gate and the perverts are out here trying to get the minds of our children, where are the Christians at? Go read your Bible at the house then. Go read your Bible in your house and pray in your little room, and let the MAGA hatters come out. That's what I'm saying. I would rather have some heathen Trumpers with me at the city gate standing against these perverts and these infiltrators and these leftist liberals than these weenie, pathetic Christians that don't do a damn thing at all. I've seen more conservative Christian patriots, more heathen MAGA hatters go out and take a stand in the city than I've seen Christians. And that's really nationwide, if you notice. Haven't you noticed a lot of MAGA hatters and conservatives will go out and go rally? But where are the Christians at? Oh, they don't want to vote. And I started thinking when that dude made that post, I don't want to hear about politics. I want to hear about God. Oh, you're so much better than me, ain't you? I said, that's why we're fighting a big ass beast right now. We're fighting a huge beast of a beast system. It's so big and huge, it's basically unbeatable due to Christians from generations past that didn't show up or do anything. Thank you. Thank you for screwing us over. To all the weak ass Christians that never took a stand whatsoever, never got involved with politics, didn't go try to do anything but be a Christian, thank you. This nation went to crap under your watch, and now we got to go out there and take a stand, and we're freaking heavily outnumbered. But you don't want to hear about politics. You want to hear about God. You're better than us. Hogwash. I'm in the physical. I'm in the flesh. I pay taxes. I'm in this actual government. I'm in this city. I'm in this nation. And I'll be damned if I just shut my mouth and say, hey, I'm just a Christian. I don't want to hear about politics. I want to hear about God. Oh, that sounds so nice on social media. Yet in practical use, like Beanie said, freaking worthless. You're freaking worthless if you just want to be a Christian and pray and go to church and you don't care what happens in your own freaking city. Oh, but you won't practice Halloween, huh? That's the other ones too that have been pissing me off. I go trick or treat and get candy, and I do what the hell I want to do. While you're mad about that, how about you go stand with me when we go stand against the perverts trying to indoctrinate our children? When they give us threats of violence, death threats, come take a stand with me with this Christian. No, you won't. But you'll put a post on Facebook saying that 10 years you've been a Christian. It took you so long to get your head out your ass, to be completely honest, right? Oh, 10 years I've been a Christian. It's been dealing with my heart, and I will no longer celebrate Halloween. Damn, it took you 10 years for you to realize that part. And there's perverts in your city with drag shows to kids. And how many years is it going to take for you to realize that one? Hello. Huh. How pathetic. I seen another post, someone say, oh, you won't celebrate the devil's holiday, Halloween, but you sleeping with someone else's husband, huh? Whoa. I said, damn. I seen another person, oh yeah, God delivered me from Halloween. Fool being with his girl, and with the whole family, he ain't even married her. Halloween's such a big issue, but they do all this other stuff. They're hypocrites. They're afraid of my Halloween decorations in my inflatables. They're actually giving power to these inflatables while the city's going to hell. Thank you, weak Christians that never stood ever. It's really easy to go to church every Sunday and make a post that you're not going to celebrate Halloween and that you're better than us because you don't deal with politics. That's easy. Come stand at the city gate with the Christians, with the MAGA hatters, with the heathen Trumpers, right? Come stand with us and see what happens. It's pretty pathetic, y'all. I thought about that. I said, man, it's all because of these Christians that never stood up in the city, never took a stand whatsoever. They look down on others because they're so high and mighty. They read their Bible and they don't celebrate Halloween and they don't deal with politics. It's because of them we have the fight we have on our hands now. Imagine if the Christians didn't take this crap. Imagine if we rallied like BLM rallied. I give props to BLM. Shoot, they go out there and rally. Imagine if the Christians went out there and rallied and said, we ain't going to take this crap. We ain't going to take this perverseness. Imagine if they stood in the cities. This is a Christian nation. This thing will be turned around quick. But no, they want to post on Facebook that they're not going to celebrate Halloween. Here comes Halloween. Go run and hide on October 31st, Christian. Go run and hide. You gave the power to the devil. I don't give the power to the devil any day of my life. But you're better than me because I celebrate Halloween and you don't. You're so much better than Nino America. Hogwash. I'm a practical Christian. And I've seen many fights and many rallies and people standing up and death threats and oh my. But where are the Christians? How come I'm always making posts on Facebook saying where the church is at? Why don't y'all come and help us? They can do toy drives. They can give out turkeys. Even the heathen can do that. But how come the churches and the Christians in my city and across the nation, how come they never come take a stand? And I can say that because I've seen it and I see it all the time. And I call out these pastors, call out their churches. They're packed. They're packed to the brim. But where are they at when we need them? And that's another thing too, y'all, with this bullcrap feeding everybody. Even the Lord Jesus, he even said, right? Feed a man. What good does that do? But teach a man to fish. How much better is that, basically? I don't think it should be something that we should be proud of, that we sit here in these cities and get more government assistance and 501c3 entities and soup kitchens and help feeding the homeless. That shouldn't be something we should be proud of. That should actually be a shame. That we have a bunch of people that are degenerate drug addicts that are not lame, they're not handicapped. They don't want to abide by the law of the land. They don't want to take care of their families. Yet we have churches and we have nonprofit 501c3 entities siphoning money from the government that actually help aid and assist illegals and also help homeless people remain homeless. We shouldn't want to be a city that's proud that we feed the homeless. We should be a city that's proud that we help them get off their ass and get to work and be productive members of society like us. But nobody wants to hear that part. I don't think it's something to be proud that we have soup kitchens and ministries popping up and growing bigger to feed more people. That's actually very embarrassing. That's really shameful. Paul said in the Bible that if a man don't work, he shouldn't eat. If we quit enabling these people, maybe they would get their ass up and go work or make better choices and quit being addicted to things. And maybe they will be productive members of society like I am. I can't play that crap. You can't play that crap. We got Wi-Fi, we got computer, we got screens, we got electricity, we got bills, we got food. We got bills we got to pay. I can't suffer one day taking off. But we should be proud that we're feeding homeless bums that are able. They're not lame. And now if you're lame, like the Bible says, if you're handicapped, hey, go take a plate. The community, I guess, should help them, I guess. But if you're an able-bodied man and you could walk and you could work and your sorry ass is getting a plate at the soup kitchen, Nah, I don't feel no pity or sympathy for your wrong decisions. I could go out there and go drink all damn night and make bad decisions. We all have a choice. No accountability, y'all. No accountability, no responsibility whatsoever. I'm telling you, I'm not proud that we have 501c3 entities, arms of the government, in bed with the government, 501c3 entity. I'm not proud that they're here in my city feeding bums and also aiding and abetting illegal aliens. We have proof. That's not an allegation. I actually looked it up. It's on my Facebook. I should pull it up. The West Texas Food Bank in West Texas, I think they reported on their last tax return, and tax returns for 501c3 nonprofits, it's public record because that's basically our money. 30-something million in 1 year from grants and from, I guess, donations. Federal grants from the government. And what they do with that money, they go buy food and they give it to illegals. Venezuelans and Cubans have been flooding the West Texas Food Bank in Midland and Odessa, and they turn people that are American citizens, Midlanders, they probably do need the help. They turn them away because the Venezuelans and Cubans go get all the damn food. And who's supplying them? The government. The government is giving these people grants and money to be a 501c3 entity in bed with the government beast system. And they're actually helping these facilities feed and help illegal aliens. It's all a sham, y'all. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I uncovered that one. They told me, damn, when you found out that tax return, my buddy Shane Manziel, we did all the investigation. We ain't done yet. When we found that out, I shared it everywhere. They're like, damn, thank you. And remember, a nonprofit, same thing as a church. But these fools making all the money. And who helps the illegals, y'all? There's Catholic churches out there on the border. Frank Lopez was on here with video proof. We did it live. Check it out down there on my video somewhere. I'll share it later. Showing a Catholic charity, Catholic church, busting in illegals from the southern border, housing them and feeding them. Another 501c3 entity, nonprofit. It's all a sham. The government's basically footing the bill. And these nonprofits are reaping the benefits. They're actually traitors, in my opinion. I made a post. I said, damn, I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the oil business. I need to make me a 501c3 nonprofit. $30 million a year on a tax return. That sounds like that's a profit. I think Shane Manziel said there's probably $60,000 they give out each employee. They're paying $60,000 to $70,000 an employee. That's a nonprofit. That's a lot of profit. Anyway, let's get back to it, y'all. My bad for being on my little high horse over here. What up, y'all? Let's go. What up, Ghetto Valero, SGV? Shout out the homeboy. Andre says, correct, Nino Hunter, we had to do what we had to do back in the former Soviet Union. This is why we can't let this country go to I'm telling you, you might think what I'm saying is extreme. You might sit there and think that I'm a mean Christian. But fool, I'm warning us. I'm warning all those with ears to hear. We got problems, y'all. This ain't a happy-go-lucky live. I kind of wanted to kick back and chill, but I'm just going to let it rip. This is the freaking truth. We got a bunch of problems in this country. And we got a bunch of traitors on our side. From Christians to so-called Republicans, conservatives, so-called politicians. These fools are backstabbing us. What kind of nation has any value if they can't value their own border or their own citizens or who comes into or out of the country? Or better yet, the people that live here. What about our protection? How many illegals does it take for people to open their eyes when they wreck and they R-word and pillage? How many does it take? I say one is too many. They all got to go. I hope to God that when Trump gets in office day one, I hope he mass deports all these fools from 30 years old to 3 months here. 3 months. If you're here illegally, you gotta go home. Simple as that. And don't sit there and say that's being a mean Christian. God is a God of order. God is not going to bless lawlessness and people just breaking the law of the land and come into our country and freaking sucking it like the parasites they are. Call me mean, call me whatever you want. I don't give a flip. Because when I'm dead and gone, at least hopefully they'll say, and I don't even care if they say it. Hopefully they'll be like, damn, at least Nino America was saying this, preaching this, living this, standing up for this, and warning everybody, like many are warning y'all. We are in bad times right now. We cannot keep letting this country go the direction it is. And this ain't even just to say vote for Trump. This is like being for real. If you think it's okay to have open borders, do me a favor, bleeding heart liberal. Open your doors at night and let anybody just come into your house and feed them and clothe them forever, and their kids and their grandkids. Pay for all their health care. Don't you ever kick them out. Open your fridge, let them eat all your sandwiches and all your meat. Let them drive your car. Let them double your insurance rate. Then come tell me about open borders. Man, what's up? Shout out Freedom with the super chat. Thank you, brother. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. What's up? Who's up in here? I'm over here just talking all my ish. Freedom says, I totally agree. Spending millions for homeless centers, and they would rather live on the streets. If you can beg for money on the streets, you can work. They leave filth everywhere and destroy public property. Hell yeah, they do. I'm sorry. I ain't sorry. I ain't that kind of Christian, y'all. I don't believe it's a job of us to be feeding and enabling able-bodied men, when I gotta work. I mean, I don't know if you know what it takes. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I was headed to the bank today. My sorry ass bank closed at 4 o'clock. I was gonna do a wire. I got another investment going on. I work so hard for my money. I file my taxes. There's a bunch of big decision making moves I gotta make. I got a family to feed. I got a bunch of stuff on my table like y'all do. And for me to sit here and just think that someone that's homeless can just get a free pass in life because they want to be lazy and do drugs and drink all the damn time? Hell no, I don't respect no man like that. I don't respect anybody that goes to prison and leaves their family. I don't respect no bum mothers or fathers that don't take care of their kids and don't work. And I don't respect no able-bodied bum on the corner begging for money. Maybe because I live in West Texas, land of the oil. There's jobs everywhere. So you can't tell me that I got to have sympathy for a grown-ass man standing on the corner because he wants to go get a 40 and you want to give him $5 if you feel guilty. Screw that dude. When I see these bums, I tell them straight up, get a job, you filthy bum. And they cuss at me, yell, throw bottles, and I call the police on them. Can you please send a unit? This guy's being very belligerent and he's panhandling on the street corner. I'll report them. It ain't a game. You have a business, you pay taxes? Shoot, come on. Some of y'all know I did an extension. I didn't file my taxes the last week of my last extension. Shoot, it gives me the chills thinking about tax season. But then you got people that just want to be freaking moochers and freaking derelicts and degenerates, and you expect me to be happy to feed them and clothe them and pay for them with my taxes? The hell? Anyways, y'all, I got to get off this rant over here. What's up, everybody? Man, Marcus says, it's a long, lonely road. Been warning people for 35 years. All I heard was giggling. Damn. All right, let's continue, y'all. Okay, let's go back to the Facebook. My bad, y'all. How long I've been here? Already 50 minutes. Wow, my bad, y'all. I'm over here. I'm an old man. I'm complaining. Okay, so this right here is Michael Booker. I haven't made a post yet, but this is our local elections. I'm heavily involved. He's running for District 1. He has my vote. I'll make a badass post. I'll make a badass picture, and I'm going to post it later when I get the chance. Hello, Anita. God bless you. Thank you, everybody watching. If you do get a chance, y'all, please share this and hit the like. Y'all help the algorithm, go further. Michael Booker, he's on the Patch Boys podcast. This podcast, y'all, has only 40 subscribers. They do a lot more podcasts on Spotify, but I'm going to start backing these guys up. They're locally from my town. I'm not a hater, right? I ain't gonna lie though, I got the best podcast. I got the best YouTube channel in America. That's just my opinion, right? I got the best channel. I got the best content of everybody. But these guys are from my city. They're some hardworking oil men. They ain't no panhandlers, and they got an awesome YouTube channel. If you get a chance, click the link. I shared it on my story. I shared it on my community tab. It's called the Patch Boys Podcast. Do me a favor. If you rock with Nino America and you want to hear about the West Texas oil and gas industry, what's happening here, these guys have an awesome show, and they are very consistent episodes all the time. Michael Booker is my brother in Christ. I actually had an issue with him a while back. He ran for the city council position. The city council, yeah, that's District 1. And he said on the podcast when he first ran, he didn't think he'd win. He didn't know what he was doing. He got involved with the mask and the Rona. We stood against them. We went to town halls. You know, we ain't wearing no masks. Well, that was back in the day. I have lives. And he fell for the Rona stuff and the mask stuff. And he admitted it on the podcast. And he said, hey, I should play that part. But he said that he apologized. He didn't know, you know. And then they brought me up in this podcast. We were at a rally or at a protest for these perverts trying to do drag shows with the children. He was there and he said, yeah, I saw Nino America there. And he goes, I went and talked to him and apologized to Nino for, you know, not being hard against these mask mandates. And we shook hands and we're Christians and there's no ill will. And he did do that. I saw him at the I Love Selfie drag show. We stood against these perverts and we won, thank God. And he's been my friend since then. I back him. And Michael Booker's a great guy. He's running for his 4th year, I believe, in city council. Great guy. And he's one of us. He stands. And he's on the podcast with the Patch Boys, y'all. If you get a chance, check out the podcast. Check him out. And it's a pretty good little story. It's a pretty good podcast. I watched like most of it. And it was a good show. And I recommend this podcast. If you get a chance, check him out. Patch Boys. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Billy? That's my sis right there. Anybody want to call in? Let me know if you want to call in, y'all. I'll open up the lines. Billy, if you want to call in, let me know. Sis, I know you always text me on Facebook. My bad, sis. You know I got to run so many accounts. It's hard sometimes. If you want to call in, let me know. I'll put the number and y'all can call in. I'll patch y'all in right now. Shout out to Patch Boys. Okay, let's continue. I got a lot of stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm going to show you. Boy, my stuff goes viral on my Facebook page. It just don't go viral over here for some reason. Okay, here's Kamala. This town hall was embarrassing, horrible, horrendous. I'll say one Spanish word. Spanish word of the night tonight is horrible. Check out Kamala, y'all. What a stupid witch.
What weaknesses do you bring to the table, and how do you plan to overcome them while you're in office?
That's a great question, Joe. Well, I am certainly not perfect, so let's start there. And I think that perhaps a weakness, some would say, but I actually think it's a strength, is I really do value having a team of very smart people around me who bring to my decision-making process different perspectives. My team will tell you, I am constantly saying, let's kick the tire on that. Let's kick the tires on it.
Is there something you can point to in your life?
Debbie says what happened at Taylor Park, just seeing it. I ain't gonna lie, I messed up. I told my wife, maybe it's true. This dude says he's from Venezuela and he don't like me. He's commented before, and he was on my last live at the very end. I was getting off already. He said, where you at? I'm in Southside, Florida. I'm right here. I'm kind of near there. I'm in the Southside myself. And I said, bro, come to Taylor Park then, bro. Straight up. And I went down there. I went to Taylor Park. I waited on he said he's going to come beat me up. Said he's part of some Venezuelan gang. I don't know if he's even true. Some YouTube commenter. And I went over there. I went down right there and I waited. I took a picture. I'm chilling in my hood. This is my hood. So, you know, and I waited. He didn't show up and I left. But I'm going to be honest. I told my wife, you know, I messed up because I'm ready to go down there and smash on these boys, right? Like a dumbass. I'm actually headed to the bank to wire, you know, $30K plus over here for a new oil well. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm over here, you know, somebody dissing me on the live. I'm heading down there to go, you know, handle business at a park. No, you know what? I messed up. And I actually blocked that guy off my channel where I'm not going to read none of his comments because I'm not going to crash out for that crap, even though I was fixing to. I went over there right down the street. What's up? But I'm not going to do that, y'all. I'm a big time YouTuber, millions of views, and I make thousands on my content. I make thousands a day on my trucks. And my dumb ass is over there trying to meet somebody I don't even know off the internet, a Venezuelan gang member, supposedly, to run a fade. I'm not gonna lie, I messed up. And I took a selfie and I was there at the park waiting for him. He didn't show up and I left. And my dumb ass, I'm finna go to the bank, handle some big business. I'm with my wife. How stupid of me. I got a lot of my family riding on me. I got multiple business ventures. I'm moving thousands of barrels of crude oil every month in my trucks. You know, I got investments. Again, like I said, I reach millions of people every month on my social media platforms, and I'm over there like a Neanderthal trying to run a fade with somebody off the internet comments. I messed up. You know what? I shouldn't have did that, but I did it. I went into the park, took a selfie, waited. Where you at? He never pulled up. And then he wrote a message, something about they say he's a Venezuelan gang member. I don't know if he is or not. But like I said, I got too much to lose to be acting a fool, and I kind of acted a fool. I went down there and waited for the dude. And like I said, I'm over here doing wires and making big business moves, and you know, not just that, I have my family. I'm a family man. I have a wonderful marriage and my kids and dogs and a gazebo, a backyard, a studio. Man, I got everything going for me, and my dumb ass is ready to go run a fade. I'm gonna be honest, I'm from the South Side, and that's how we handle things sometimes. But you know what? That's dumb. That's dumb. My buddy one time, right? This is why I think it's dumb. My buddy one time, he came out the pen, and I used to push, you know what, back in the street when I was a young kid. He went to a bar, and I was gonna go meet him at the bar. And I was probably 16, 17. And he called me. He said, nah, bro, don't come over here. And I remember that night, the next day I found out this dude punched this one guy. I made a video. It's in my things down there. But he hit this dude, y'all, one time. He always told me, Nino, they call me the one-hitter quitter. I got the one-hitter quitter. He would always say that. This dude went to that bar that night, saw some dude that owed him $50. They went outside in the parking lot in front of everybody. He socked him one good time in the right place, deleted him right there. I always think about that because I'm gonna be honest, I am a Christian, but back in my day, when we would get into it, it would be bloody. It wouldn't be nice and pretty. I was always trying to win, and usually I always won. I took it to a certain level no others usually would. Some would, but not all, not most. But the point is, I always remember my buddy talking about that one-hitter quitter and how that night he told me don't go, and he basically deleted somebody with one touch that night. So that's why I think about it sometimes. Sometimes it ain't worth it at all. Not even for respect or pride or ego, y'all, to put your hands on anybody. Now, if they're aggressive towards you, defend yourself at all costs. But sometimes it's best just to man up and walk away and not even give people like that a time of your day, because like I said, I always think about my homeboy with the one-hitter quitter. And God forbid that happened to someone like me. And there I am in prison for 50 years, you know, because I wanted to be macho. So that's what happened with Taylor Park. I put the selfie on the community tab. I went down there. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my first rodeo. But like I said, shame on me. I'm a Christian. I'm a husband. I'm a father. Got a lot to lose. I'm a businessman. And that does look kind of bad if I would be out there tussling in my neighborhood park, you know, with kids and families there. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we handle it sometimes. But I will not do that. I will not do that no longer. That dude, you know, he pushed my buttons. I went down there. He didn't show up. And it is what it is. Christ is Lord. I messed up. What can I say? All right, let's continue. Y'all, number 6 right here is going to be Cooper asked a similar question and Kamala responds. Check this out, y'all. Let's continue.
Political life or in your life in the last 4 years that you think is a mistake that you have learned from?
I mean, I've made many mistakes, and they range from, you know, if you've ever parented a child, you know you make lots of mistakes too. In my role as vice president, I mean, I've probably worked very hard at making sure that I am well versed on issues, and I think that is very important. It's a mistake not to be well versed on an issue and feel compelled to answer a question.
So you've been in the White House for 4 years. You were vice president, not the president. But why wasn't any of that done for the last 4 years?
Well, there was a lot that was done, but there's more to do, Anderson. And I'm pointing out things that need to be done, that haven't been done, but need to be done. Thank you, Eric. And you're absolutely right. You know it. I know it. I think most Americans know it. price of groceries is still too high. Well, I may not be quick to have the answer as soon as you ask it about a specific policy issue sometimes, because I'm going to want to research it. I'm going to want to study it. I'm kind of a nerd sometimes, I confess.
2022, 2023, there were record border crossings. Your administration took hundreds of executive actions. It didn't stem the flow. Numbers kept going up. Finally, in 2024, just in June, 3 weeks before the first presidential debate with Joe Biden, you institute executive actions that had a dramatic impact, really shut down people crossing over. Why didn't your administration do that in 2022, 2023?
First of all, you're exactly right, Anderson. And as of today, we have cut the flow of immigration by over half. In fact, the numbers I saw most recently, illegal immigration
But if
is
it was
low.
that
But hold
easy
on,
with
let me
that
finish.
executive action, why not do it in 2022, 2023?
Because we were working with Congress and hoping that actually we could have a long-term fix to the problem instead of a short-term fix.
You couldn't have done one and both at the same time?
Well, here's the thing. We have to understand that ultimately this problem is going to be fixed through congressional action.
Is a border wall stupid?
Well, let's talk about Donald Trump and that border wall. So remember, Donald Trump said Mexico would pay for it? Come on, they didn't.
But you're agreeing to a
come
bill
on.
that would earmark $650 million to continue building that wall.
I pledge that I am going to bring forward that bipartisan bill. Let's just fix the problem.
To fix the problem, you're doing this compromise bill. It does call for $650 million that was earmarked under Trump to actually still go to build the wall.
I am not afraid of good ideas where they occur.
So you don't think it's stupid anymore?
I think what he did and how he did it did not make much sense, because he actually didn't do much of anything.
But why is she talking about Trump? He hasn't been the president for the last 4 years. She needs to talk about Biden.
I just talked about that wall, right? We just talked about it. He didn't actually do much of anything.
But you do want to build some wall.
I want to strengthen our border.
What weaknesses do you bring to the table, and how do you plan to?
So there she is, y'all. Kamala remember, Spanish word of the day from my boy Chief there. Horrible. We don't speak Spanish ever on this channel. English only. Shout out Freedom, man. God bless you. Hope to meet you one day, Freedom. God bless you. Thank you for the super chat. Wow. Man, I ain't gonna lie. If I can get super chats like that, I'll stay home and live stream all day. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you, Freedom, brother. God bless you. One man to another. Thank you for your kind words. This woman's showing on CNN was horrible. Terrible. Cultura said it right here, y'all. Let me go to this comment. Cultura Cafe, she's worse than Biden. You know what? I've actually come to realize that is true. I even started to think that maybe, just maybe, turn my AC off. It's cold back here. Boy, the Trump cave. Just maybe they would have did better, y'all. Hold on, my bad. They probably would have did better with Biden. My wife is always right, and she said that she thinks that she thinks that Hillary is more likable than Kamala. And I heard my buddy Shane Manzel, he agreed. He said, you know what, bro? I agree, because at least Hillary can articulate very well. She's a well-versed politician, and she's somewhat smart, right? Not saying I like Hillary that much, but I kind of like Hillary more than Kamala. And I had heard, this is probably not true, but the word was that Biden's pissed that he got replaced like this. He got ditched. And I even heard that they were saying that they're wondering if there's any way they could fight this and put Biden back in there. I'm not saying that's true, but when I heard that little theory on Twitter, I said, man, that might make sense. This woman is horrible. That's why I think that Trump is going to win if he gets put in there. Kamala sucks, y'all. And like Cultura Cafe, shout out that channel. Thank you for watching. In the comment, she's worse than Biden. I think she actually is. I think they probably would have had a better chance with Biden, y'all. Nobody likes this woman. Horrible candidate. Perfect for us. Perfect for the MAGA hatters. We like it. This woman has no plan of action. This woman is stupid and pathetic and very desperate, y'all. Kamala Harris. And I'm going past the hour, baby. We're just chilling, y'all. What's up, everybody? Chief says, I hired 10 migrants today, great workers. Hey, Chief, can you give me your business card, your info, where you work at, and what city you're located in, please? I would love to report you. Let's continue. Okay, now this one's very interesting. Now check this one out. Look at this one, y'all. 540 likes, 660 shares, 230 comments. I'm telling you, all my stuff goes viral everywhere else except for YouTube. What can you do? Anyways, this picture was captured. Check this out. In Vermont. I saw this last night. I posted it on Facebook and Instagram, went somewhat viral on my pages. Come to find out, I go fact check it in the morning. I want to make sure it's true because I heard people are doing Google pictures. I actually tagged the original post. It's on my Facebook. I posted it on the YouTube as well, community tab. I tagged the original poster on here. And you go read the comments. Yeah. Vermont is located near the Canadian border. Blue as hell. And they are having a problem in an influx of illegal aliens from Canada into the USA. Now, these guys, Border Patrol was reported to. They came out here, saw the land, and these guys were walking through their property. And the person that shared it, their family members were on there. They even showed video proof. They said, y'all think this is we're lying? They had a video. I screen recorded the video. I mean, it ain't much. It's just a game cam, so it's just them looking at the camera. They stop and they walk off. I mean, it's nothing too major. I didn't post it, but I have the video right here on my phone. This is not fake. This is freaking scary, y'all. This was coming through our border. They said they're having a lot of problems in Vermont. They're having a lot of problems at the Canadian border. Many illegals are coming through there, y'all. And like I said, people that get mad about being Mexico illegals and all this, it ain't like that no more. I said on my live earlier, them days of Mexicans coming over to work hard and have a better life, it's over, Holmes. I don't even think some Mexicans even want to come to America. Americans are actually going to Mexico. I heard last time I saw two bums on a video in Mexico panhandling, and they were pissed off. The Mexicans don't want that crap. But the point is, it ain't really Mexicans coming over, y'all. It's people, Chinese, military-aged Chinese men from deep down south, men like this, Russian, I don't know. It ain't the same like back in the day, y'all, when the Mexicans want to come over and make some money and send it back home to their families. Nah, something wicked is coming to America. It's already here. We're being invaded. And if you want to get mad and pull this race card and say, I'm a cara de nopal, I'm a traitor and all this, screw you. I don't give a flip. It's the freaking truth. They're here, y'all. And we're warning you. But you ain't gonna like it till it's too late. You know what I said? My brother Shane Manzel, we do our podcast, good plain English. Y'all check it out. We dropped a couple episodes. Very smart man. I think he's better, well versed with the politics and the Constitution than I am. Him and his wife were here with me and my wife. We were just chilling after a podcast and relaxing after doing our video. And my wife said that his wife told her something very interesting, and I believe it. She said, you know what? Our kids, I think the government and those in power know that our kids, they will never join the military and go door to door and take the weaponry of the United States citizens, their families, friends, community. They wouldn't turn on their own people, right? Our kids, right? She said, but what if they are using these illegals? They're, flooding our country's borders. What if one day they use the illegals to go round up Americans or take our weapons? If somehow they join the military or they use them in that capacity, think about it, right? Our kids won't do it for the most part. I don't think they would. But you think an illegal alien that somehow gets put into our military, you think that they're going to have the same loyalty to this soil that our kids would? Man, when Shane Manzel's wife told my wife that, I said, bingo. Maybe it's all a plan. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but just imagine if it did. What a scary sight and a scary day that would be, right? Who knows? It's very odd and very weird how these people were getting put into certain cities and areas getting flooded with illegal aliens. And people get mad about that word. I don't give a damn. That's what they are. They're not migrants. They're illegal aliens. That's what the definition of them is legally, and that's what I call them. I really call them worse names, but I don't want to get banned on YouTube. But I call them worse names. You hear me, Chief? I call them worse names. Anyways, there it is, y'all. There they are. This is in Vermont, so it ain't just the southern border. It's up north too. Let's go. Okay, let's continue. Hey, what's up, Angela? God bless you. She says, so what was not in the government they think and vote for the people they represent? Migrants still coming in under Trump. Yeah, but you know what? I hope to God and I pray to God that Trump comes in. I heard it was true. Day one, mass deportations. We should pray right now together, y'all, you know. But I hope and pray to God that he starts day one and starts deporting everybody. They all got to go. Okay, let's continue. Yes, he talks in circles. I know. Kamala's horrible, y'all. Horrible candidate. Let's continue. Uh-oh. DJ Close says they're voting to make illegals police and firefighters in Colorado. It's on the ballot. So, see, maybe I'm not too far-fetched with my theory. Damn, I didn't know that, DJ Close, but I believe you. Wow. Hate your brown skin. Hey, Chief, I'm white. Chief, I'm white. I think the self-hatred, you have it for yourself. You know why? Because, Chief, you're part European. You're part European. You have self-hatred of yourself because did you know that you have European blood flowing through you? None of us are purebred Aztecas or Hispanic Mexicans. None of us are. If you live in the United States and born in the last 50 to 60 years, you got European blood in you. You got white, blue-eyed, blonde-haired, European blood flowing through your veins, Chief. And you don't like that, do you? Don't hate yourself for that. Just accept it. I got white man grass. I got white man credit. I got white man money. And I do white man business. And I got white man dogs. And I'm white. My birth certificate says white. What does yours say? Okay, let's continue. Hey, there's HCB. Nino's half black. No, that's next year. That's next year, bro. I'm gonna self-identify as black. Shout out HCB, y'all. Check out his channel. Anyway, let's continue, y'all. Oh, we got people in here with the race stuff, y'all. Who gives a flip? Our country's going to crap and you worried about what skin color we are. Oh, speaking of the white man, there's your buddy, Chief. There's your buddy, another America hater like you. His name's Feminin or Deminin. Oh, damn, hit that like, y'all. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so what I want to go, I got a lot of stuff, y'all. I'll go viral over here. This dude's a freaking lame. I'm going to show you a picture in a minute. You ready? There it is. This white dude's for hair. This Chief. This is my buddy Chief right there, y'all. This is what he probably looks like. He's probably European blood all flowing through him, looking like Eminem. White dudes for Harris, y'all. I will never take anybody's advice, especially a grown man that wore women's clothing, took a picture like this with the wig on in a skirt. Eminem, screw you. Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful scene. This is for you, Chief. I posted on my page. Got 137 likes, 6 shares, 16 comments. The Laredo Border Patrol. Let's give them a round of applause. Good job, Laredo Border Patrol. Deport them illegals. Woo, get them wetties out of here ASAP. Get them wetties out of here. They need to go back to Mexico. You don't collect 200, you don't go. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now this is crazy. I don't even know if I want to play this, but this went viral on everywhere. Here's another one. Now this one's crazy. Man, I'll play those in a minute, y'all. I'll get there in a minute. Let me just continue here. What else before I get out of here? I'm not leaving yet. Don't leave yet, y'all. Don't leave yet. There's me and Shane Manziel on our podcast. Local Swamp Creatures. Man, I got so much content on the Facebook. Y'all check me out, y'all. Where we do big numbers over here. We ain't doing too good over here, but that's how it is. Okay, I'll leave it at that. You know, I'll play these last 2 clips. Check it out. Now, this is very interesting. Let me set this up, y'all. Let me touch on her real quick. The Hawk Tuah girl. This woman right here, I just said must be nice. She got a silver play button on YouTube. And I just said must be nice. People say, man, you know why you hate on her? I ain't hating on her. I didn't say nothing bad about her. But I ain't gonna lie, it must be nice. You say 4 words, 5 words, you go mega viral, and you got a podcast, millions, and all kinds of stuff. And there's Nino America, trying to make it happen. And, that's how it is. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like the degeneracy. It's a funny joke, I guess. But I give her props for making it happen. I mean, that's the America we live in. When a white-skinned, blonde-headed girl can say a couple words and go viral and make millions. Salute the Hawk Tour girl. Plus, she does a lot for animals. She's an advocate, so I give her props. Let's continue. There you are, Chief. That's is that a portrait of you, Chief? That's your people, bro. Schumer. Okay, let's continue. Okay, back to what I was saying, y'all. This right here. Check this out.
McDonald's.
Oh, never mind. That's not what I wanted to see. This is right here. Well, I'll play a couple of clips. I got plenty of time.
I wish y'all had the same energy for the ones that y'all be turning into fathers. You don't want a man who has a felony to be a president, but you have no problem with letting men that have multiple felonies be the father of your children. And stop laying on Trump. That man isn't a felon. I don't give a damn how many bogus ass cases they try to put on him. You ladies don't want a felon for a president. I wish y'all had the same energy for the ones that y'all be turning into fathers.
Damn.
You don't want a man who has a felony.
He's right. Talking to the black women. They can support a dope dealing, thug, but they don't like Trump. Okay, this is what I wanted to play for y'all though. Let's see here. Where is it at? Right here. Yeah, right here. I got the gaydar. Come on, y'all. This is Walls. I'll never vote for this dude. Right here. This is the one.
You can do it now.
Shameful. Are you the one that walks by here and always screaming at people?
No, I haven't walked by recently.
Okay, because a lot of people walk by and scream.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You are voting for the devil. Don't you know that?
No.
Why are you voting for him?
Because I believe he is the moral candidate.
Oh, my God. F you for that one.
That's
moral?
exactly right. That's how your side acts.
Oh, my God.
That's
He's
how
the
you
most
guys...
immoral person around.
In your opinion, that's
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. God bless you.
Okay, so liberal Karen is mad that they have a Trump sign in their front yard and goes and tells a neighbor, "You're voting for the devil." That's like Chief in the comments. Why are you voting for that white devil? You're voting for that white devil. Yeah, I am, and what? Hey, but she went to her door, dude, and told her. That's crazy, ain't it? All right, here's the other one, y'all. This is crazy. Check this one out.
Donald J. Trump. Apparently, you are excluded.
They said that my teacher was screaming at us.
Okay, I need to refresh that.
The other class was voting Trump.
Oh, I can do it. My bad. I didn't know this. Check it out. Let me set this one up. This one off of TikTok. I shared it. They're basically saying that they had a pizza party for those that voted for Kamala in California. What the hell? So if you voted for Trump, you get penalized. If you vote for Kamala, you get a pizza party of all things. These Democrats love pizza parties, don't they? Check it out.
Do you guys think this is normal for them to bring politics into school? And if they vote for, I live in California, by the way, but if you vote for Kamala Harris, then you're going to get a pizza party. But if you vote for Donald J. Trump, apparently you are excluded.
They said that my teacher was screaming at us saying the other class was voting Trump. So they don't get to use the pimple patches, not the school supplies for the girls. They don't get to use the computers, the chargers, or the, what's it called? The scrunchies, the deodorant, or stuff like that.
Okay, so you guys don't get to use this stuff. It's okay. And then what was it about the pizza party?
That we don't get the pizza party because only the kids that only our class that voted Kamal get to eat the pizza party, but some of the kids didn't vote for Kamal, they voted for Trump.
So then what's gonna happen to them?
They're not gonna be included. Only the kids that voted for Kamal.
Hello.
So I had a couple questions for you. So I heard that Giselle was telling me that you had mentioned that the kids that are not gonna attend the pizza party are the kids who voted other than Kamala.
Say it again?
That you had told the class that whoever votes for Kamala will get a pizza party, but those that don't will not be included in the pizza party.
For Harris?
Yeah.
What period is your daughter in?
I am not sure.
So I believe only one period 5, had a majority for Harris.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and to follow that same spirit, because the Democrats are more for feeding the hungry, free medical care.
What the hell?
Feed more services, just pay higher taxes. That I'll be willing to buy pizza for the class.
Okay.
What did she say? Said
you are willing to buy pizza for the class for those who win with Harris, right?
For those that voted for Harris?
Yeah.
Is she in period 5? If she's not in period 5, we're just doing a regular day.
Oh, okay. So
she's in period 5, it's the entire class.
Just what period are you with this teacher? 5. So she is in period 5.
Okay. So I'm gonna try for tomorrow for pizza, if not Friday.
So the other classes, because they did not vote for Harris, they're not gonna get pizza?
Yeah. Well, they can. They just do what the conservatives do, which pay for yourself.
Oh, that's fine. Can I take some pizza for those other classes?
For those other classes? What do you mean?
The ones that voted for Trump.
You can.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I am a little bit upset. I'm extremely upset because if this was the other way around, and I were to go to people's houses and I'm like, hey, do you want a bag of food? Who did you vote for? You know, like, this is not Cuba. Like that's not okay to do. You know, like
I don't think Cuba they have the right to vote though.
Exactly. So if there's a right to vote in this country, we should be able to vote for whoever we want with no prices in return.
Yeah, I agree.
What the hell? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even listen to that whole video. I just saw it went viral. I just heard the first part and played it. This is the first time I heard it in its entirety, y'all. I'm a clipper. That person, shit, whatever that's, I don't know what that thing was on the phone. Let's be honest, right? But he said, it said, we're gonna do what the conservatives do. Pay for your own. It said, if Kamala wins and they vote for Kamala, we're going to feed them like the Democrats do. What the hell? And if the people that voted for Trump, they're going to be like the conservatives and pay for themselves? That was in California, y'all. What the hell is going on? Whoa. Damn. That's crazy. And there it is, y'all, winding down. And we're not over yet. I'm gonna freestyle the rest, y'all. You know, shout out to the haters in the chat, y'all. Someone said to get my DNA test. Hell no. What the hell? Can you see I'm white? Can't you see this beautiful white skin? I'm white. Yeah, that clip was crazy, right? California. I'm not gonna lie though. I don't get into it a lot, but people say it, you know, our schools and homeschool your kids. And I'm going to be honest, my kids got homeschooled the last couple of years. My son has never stepped foot in public school. He's freaking borderline genius. And like right now, he's, you know, he does school whenever my wife wants. He's taking a long break. I don't care. I'd rather be him in the room, chilling, kicking back in the house than go to these public schools any day. And he's borderline genius. I guarantee you he's already 12, 13. If I send him to the public school system, I think he's already smart enough to not, you know, go with the crowd, but they would probably try to pollute my son. He's a nice little Christian man, little young man. He's a little racist, you know. He's a little sharp. You know, he's very bold and he's very blunt, just like his daddy. And he's been homeschooled since day one. Never got beat up. No needles, no school system. The kid is hella smart. And I'm going to be honest, y'all. I don't think it's the government's job to teach our children. If you get mad, you know, this is one thing, this messed up. I know people can't afford, or they can't always have their kids homeschooled. But the woman's duty and job is biblically is to raise the home. The man's job is to go work and provide a good living. I said before, you need to make 100,000 plus to survive in America. That was 4 years back. I think you need to make at least 150 a year as a man to survive. The point is, my wife ain't worked in 15 years. So maybe that's why Chief and all these haters in here, right? 707, whoever they are, maybe they don't know how it is because they live in California and they probably all got to work and sell dope. I don't know what they do, right? No, right here, my wife ain't worked in 15 years, Holmes. My wife tends to the home. She rubs my back when I tell her to. She cooks my dinner. She does what I say when I say it. And she does it with a smile. In turn, I provide for her. She buys whatever she wants. I will lay down my life for her. I love her like Christ loved the church. Amen. And we have a blessed marriage and a blessed life. And she raises the children in the house. She does a homeschool. It's not the government's job to raise our children. And that's the problem I think a lot of people have. They get mad when they get these weirdos and its and people indoctrinating their children at public schools. That's what you get at a public school. Hey, I'm still against him. I'll go help rally with the parents and I'll go protest and I'll go stand. Maybe I'll go do a live and I'll get some views and I'll go preach against these perverted school teachers and situations. But my kids ain't there. My kids will never be there. And I don't recommend anybody putting their kids in the public school. I'm gonna be honest. This is not really a recommendation or advice. I'm not a teacher. I'm not an educator. I'm a Bible believing Christian Trumper, and I'm white. Take my advice. What I'll say is this. I think your kids will probably do way better at the house, in their room, kicking back for months on end, than going to a public school system and getting indoctrinated with this trash. They ain't going to show your kids the Bible. They ain't going to show them how to pray. They're going to show them some perverse ways and let them read some perverse books. Not in my Southside Baptist school. It's Southside Baptist over here, baby. You're going to learn the Bible. You're going to pledge of allegiance, and you're going to pray, and you're going to pray before you eat. And that's what my son does. Every time we eat, we pray before we eat. We hold the door open for my wife. We honor women, and we respect women, and we work hard like men. So I don't believe the public school system should even be around, to be honest. But that's what happens when you got people that can't afford, or men that don't want to work, that, these fools that want to smoke weed all day and don't want to get a real job and don't want to pass a drug test. That's what they do. They have their girlfriends and wives work. They live in the back house of their mama. They live in hotels, and they drink and smoke all day, and they go work a half-ass job, get half-ass pay, while their girlfriend or wife is out there being a nurse assistant, dental assistant, working in an office with the work husband. Yeah. While you're at work, working your little 8 hours, man, and your girlfriend, your wife is over there flirting with her boss is bossing her around, make him a coffee. She comes home, don't want to make your ass a sandwich, but she's at work making her boss a coffee and giving him lunch, and God knows whatever else. She got her a work husband, right? No, not here, not in my house. My wife ain't worked in 15 years. But back to what I was saying, that's the public school system. That's what they do. They indoctrinate your children because that's the daddy government trying to put the tentacles in your life. What's up, everybody? You must not like what, Cali? Hey, I got a bunch of love for Cali. If anybody wants to call in, you want to open the lines, y'all? Should I open up the lines? Should I open up the lines? Let me know if I should. Shaking my head. I'm about unity, bro. You ain't no one. I ain't about unity. Hell no. The Lord Jesus Christ came to divide a household. I don't unite with perverts. I don't unite with Democrats. I don't unite with people that hate America. I hardly unite really with Christians, to be honest. I'll protect my house and my family. That's all that matters to me. I ain't with no unity. I'll be the first one to say I ain't with no unity at all. Now, if we some MAGA hatters and some Christians and patriots and we rocking and we got a mission to accomplish and we out there together, hey, I got your back, homeboy. But I'm not here to preach unity. For real. If anything, I'm here to preach division. Christians versus everybody. Simple as that. And keep saying you're about unity. I don't believe you. You live in Cali, you probably got gang ties. Let's be honest. You probably out there, probably don't even get along with your in-laws. Who knows? But you preach unity? Hogwash. What's up, everybody? Exactly. Thank you, Debbie. She works at home. She chose wisely. Amen. Beanie says those school staff pushing liberal curriculums, pocketing the grant money. I'm telling you. Unite with God's children. Amen. I do. I unite with God's children. That's right. What up, everybody? Y'all chilling? And that's it, y'all. Should I open up the lines? Anybody want to call in? I might open up the lines, but if I do, it's kind of a little hassle, but I can do it. Let me open up the lines, see if I can get anybody to call in. I'm just kicking back now. We had an hour and a half. I ain't tripping. I ain't worried about a damn thing, y'all. Christ is Lord. God is good. Amen. Let me open up the Bluetooth over here. Get that going. Okay, boom. Bluetooth. Virtual channel. The Bluetooth. Let's get that bad boy going. Let me see if I can get anybody to bite tonight. I would love to get some call-ins. Maybe get a viral moment. Oh, yeah, right. We open. 432-217-0709. Anybody want to call in? Let me put that number up. Beanie, you got that number, brother? I don't know if you got that number ready. Shout out my moderator, Beanie. My people watching now and on the repeat. We chilling, kicking back. 432-217-0709. You want to call? You got the alls? Make the call. Make sure everything's looking good. Hey, I've been with Verizon, y'all. I told my wife the other day, I said, babe, how long we been with Verizon? I've been with Verizon, y'all, since they were Alltel Cellular One. I think my wife said 25 years, if not 20. Maybe 25, probably 20. I've been with my same phone number for 20 plus years. Ain't that crazy? How many years y'all been with y'all same company? Let me make sure the lines are open. I got to check my other line over here. We kicking back. I ain't been live in a minute, y'all. Okay, lines are open. 432-217-0709. Call in if you got the courage. Angela says, I went to a parochial school. What is that? Oh, good Catholic school, 8 years. Then public, didn't learn much. Quit halfway through the 11th grade, took GD. Could have passed in the 6th grade. Yeah, I know. Exactly. My daughter, same thing with my daughter. My son, like I said, borderline genius. My wife does homeschool. Very little, to be honest. She does a Becca. It's accredited. And I'm pretty sure her focusing on him alone, he gets, everything he needs. Plus, he's already like I said, he's a genius. He's very smart. He's so smart. I gotta tell him, son, just sit there and do your work. I mean, this kid is very sharp. I told him, son, if I can't get the milli, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get the million. I'm trying to get him M. I'm trying to net a M, right? I'm trying to net $1 million. That's my goal in life, right? I told my son, if I can't do it, son, you bet you're gonna do it. You're gonna be a millionaire, son. If I can't hit the milli, you got to do it, son, because you're gonna be set up nice. You're very smart. You're already gonna be 13. You're not involved with none of the stuff. When I was that age, I was already probably selling dope. Yeah, back in my day, when you were 12, 13 years old, we were already acting a fool. My son is nothing like me as far as that goes, and I thank God. I'm not the kind of parent, y'all, that sits there and wants my kids to be grown or wants them to be cool. None of that. I want my kids to be kids as long as they can. My daughter, she ain't even working. She's already going to be 21. She had a little job at Target for a while. She got tired. She was finishing up the last of her schooling or what she was doing. And she got out. She graduated, whatever she did, right? I forgot how that worked. And she took a break and she quit her job. And I said, good, stay at home. Be a kid. You got plenty of time when you become a real adult. When you leave my house, you got plenty of times to, if you want, work, pay bills. I want you to be a kid and enjoy your childhood. And she's 20 years old. She ain't worked. She got a car. She, whatever. But she ain't like a leech or nothing. But at the same time, she don't want to work. She don't have to. But she's actually looking for a job right now. And but I wanted her to enjoy being a kid and enjoy her young childhood while it lasts. Because once she's out the house and married, you already know, y'all. Once you got to be an adult, it sucks, and you got to do what you got to do. I don't ever push my kids to be adults, ASAP. I want them to enjoy their childhood, and that's a problem with a lot of people. They want their kids to be adults quick. Yeah, 432-217-0709, y'all. If anybody want to call in, what's up, everybody? Daniel Reyes, what's up? Just found you. Glad to see someone representing Midland. What's up? Hey, what's up, Daniel? God bless, bro. Yeah, thank you for finding me, bro. Salute, Daniel. Yeah, I'm in Midland, Southside Midland. I'm Nino America. I don't know if you ever heard about me. I'm out here doing it. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm on everything. Christian, MAGA Hatter, Patriot, and that's about it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 432-217-0709, y'all. The lines are open if anybody wants to call in. I'm just here kicking back on the live. We just did our full show. Thank you for everybody that joined us the whole live. We're hour and 35. I'm just kicking back. It's a beautiful day in the south side of Midland, Texas. I'm just kicking back being Boo, and having a great time. My people, y'all, thank you for joining me. Everybody on the live, shout out, Debbie, Anita, who else is in here? Beanie, my moderator, 707 Chief, Steven of the haters, Angela, what's up? Cultura Cafe was commenting earlier, and that's it, y'all. Call in anybody different opinion. Yeah, you can call in if you want. What's up, Alex Vasquez? God bless you, bro. Shout out Alex Vasquez. That's the homeboy on Facebook. Yeah, 432-217-0709 if you want to call in. Yeah, I think the lines are open. Yeah, they should be open. We good over here on my end. Yeah. Oh man, somebody tried to call me on my on my shirt company. Man, I messed that one up. It's all good, Anita. Don't worry. It's all good. Kicking back. But yeah, we're just doing a live scroll on here, y'all. On the Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I think I'm streaming right now on Kick too. I'm on Rumble. I'm on everything. But that's it. I guess I'm going to go ahead and end it, y'all. We good. Christ is Lord. I thank you for joining me on the live. I appreciate it. Tonight we were just scrolling. Shout out Beanie. Thank you, brother. Everybody that watched and stayed this long, thank you. Check out the videos we dropped, y'all. They're all in the YouTube channel. Have a blessed night. Remember, Christ is Lord. Cast your cares upon him. Put your faith on him. What he did, he died for you on the cross. Amen. To give you eternal life. And with that, y'all, I'm out of here. Later. Have a good night, y'all. Thank y'all again for joining me. I appreciate y'all dearly. Good night.